Let's see here. We probably need to reorganize a bunch of stuff here.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
He's been my mule character. We need to go.
Let's go.
Oh, there's the other box. What's right there? We need a dump because we're gonna put Minsc in our party here. Maybe just put everything in here. Use all the weapons. Alrighty here. Put all the potions and stuff on. Gonna use Minsc for a while just to kinda see how that goes. Alright.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. How much
Bunch of
further
books
can we
and
go?
stuff to... Alright. Get rid of the books, definitely loses some weight here. I think we have some other... These are books too. Alrighty. Alright, to remove Karlach from my team.
What's on your mind?
You'll need to stay in camp for a while.
Sounds boring.
You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Alright, let's see. Let's find Minsc. He's right over here.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Boo is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsc?
Do you remember why you were meeting the Gentarium?
So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsc could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Gah! Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsc is knowing more than Minsc knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsc does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsc cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
Alright.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... Your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No, that is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The Absolute's voice, twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one, to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9 fingers keen. That is what the Absolute bought Black Zentish Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster.
So the Gentarium overthrow the guild? What then? What do the cult get?
What does it matter? Cultish thinking has occupied Minsc's mind for long enough. Now is time for doing. And this talk of evil overthrowing evil, pah! Like a many-headed hydra biting at its own throat. Bring forth the hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zentarium plot. Then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsc. Yes?
Nine Fingers did put a bounty on your head.
It is only justice, then, that we put a boot upon hers.
Alright. Aid the Underduke. Minsc asks us to go to the guild hall in order to deal with the gent in nine fingers. Alright, so let's recruit him.
A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring.
Alright. Quite quick to call me friend.
Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends?
There hasn't been much time to look for friendship in all of this.
Boo never looks to give me fleas. Sometimes you just pick these things up along the path. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through?
Answer me honestly, what's with this hamster?
Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough?
Enough joking, does the hamster actually speak to you?
There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsc as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle.
So you're a paladin of justice?
Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers.
When our minds mingled, I saw some strange things.
Oh? The mind of Minsc is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface, a lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsc, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsc you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced, in the Rashomon style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsc. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots.
Never mind the pants. You've walked between planes, fought gods.
Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsc, Minsc also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were uncomfortable with our new power.
Is it power? True, it has made Minsc strong. Boo can scarcely get comfortable, so firm has my physique grown. But what does the parasite take in return? It is a horror wrapped in honey. Stay your sweet tooth, says Boo.
I'd like to know a little more about you.
There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge.
Jaheira said you spent a century as a statue on the Wide. I'd like to hear about it.
Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsc and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsc does not know. One moment we stood in the city's slums, the next, ambush! Then Minsc and Boo woke on the Wide, with stone dust in sensitive places.
So that's how you became known as the Stone Lord?
Aha! Perhaps this is the reason, Boo. It is not because of the legendary thickness of my skull.
You never saw who did it?
The mind of Minsc was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then, I was stolen. For Minsc, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then, it is now.
So much that you cared for must have been lost while you were petrified.
Minsc has lost many things. His witch, his mind, his home, his friends, his mind. But many good things remain. Boo is here. My steel is here. Jaheira's face has more lines, but her tongue and wits are as sharp as ever. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsc and Boo will not rest.
Is it true you traveled with the ball spawn who saved Baldur's Gate?
Countless tales are told of Boo and Minsc. Many of them are so outlandish that even I do not know if they are true. Did Minsc bravely fend off the seductive wiles of a succubus in the cloisters of Candlekeep? Maybe. Did he take a bath in the river Styx and temporarily forget himself? I do not remember. Did he travel with a spawn of the god of murder, who warred against his evil brethren and battled triumphantly at the throne of Baal itself? Of course! It was a splendid adventure.
How did you come to trust the spawn of such an evil god?
Oh, a curious question. Are a child and his father always alike? Take Minsc. He does not have a clear memory of the face of his father, but he does remember tugging on the thick, red whiskers that sprang from his chin. A beard for the ages. Boo could have nested there happily through even the harshest of Rashomon winters. Now, look closely at Minsc, and what do you see?
You don't have a beard.
Correct! There are more whiskers on Boo's tiny face than on the mighty chin of Minsc. If Minsc did not inherit the flaming red hair of his mother, or the bushy red beard of his father, why would the spawn of Baal inherit his wickedness?
That's surprisingly insightful.
I have many more thoughts about beards to share. I did not know you cared to hear them.
Gotta discuss the tadpole.
As you wish, but quietly. It is listening.
Do you know of a cure?
On this matter, I have held small council with Boo. If the worm is lodged within our skulls, should it not be possible to simply squeeze like so? Until something pops out. Pay that noise no mind. Boo has not feasted on evil's flesh in some time, and it has set his gut to bubbling.
Alright. So you have no ideas for a cure?
None at all. Though Boo is tiny. Perhaps he could just crawl into our ears and... Ah, you are right, Boo. A ridiculous notion. It would be far too dark to see.
Yeah, I don't think that would go over so well. See, but gosh, a lot of dialogue here. Yeah, so paladins, even though you don't have to choose a deity as a paladin in this game, technically paladins in the Forgotten Realms do get their powers from gods. Like said, that's mentioned right there. one of those themes that's like interesting. Like that's one of those themes like people like said. Like apparently, like in EA, there was a time for a while where paladins did choose a god when you created them. But they dropped that, but you can still be paladin of god if you do a paladin cleric multi-class. Yeah, that's a long conversation. All right, follow me.
Minsc shall be your shadow, as Boo is his.
All right, let's see what we got here. So we have to level him up. Okay.
Justice, truth, and the virtue is
What the heck? They massacred his stats. He had 20 strength a minute ago. These stats are way wrong. He doesn't have that much wisdom. He has 6 wisdom. Like, what the heck? They just massacred my boy. What the heck? We might need to actually respec him. Oh, you have medium approval. What's my approval? Hi. We start with 40 approval. I guess it's because we got that Minsc approves when we rescued him.
I'm ready.
He's still 100. Alright. You know what? Maybe we do want to respec him. Alright, let's see here. Maybe we need a respec here. So I wasn't gonna respec anyone, but like that's just those stats are not right. He said he started out as a berserk. Like I said, he could berserk in Baldur's Gate 2 like once a day. So maybe you start him out as a berserker and then switch into ranger maybe. Or maybe take some fighter levels. How do we want to build this guy?
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Can you help me change my class?
As thou desire.
Alright, I think we actually want to go to character creation screen's a bit easier with the mouse. Let's see, where is barbarian? So we're gonna start as a barbarian. Let's see here. 17 strength is fine. You can't drop this to 6. It was 8, 6, and 9. You had 16. 16. I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. It's like, so if we do a feat, though, we can do 18, 16, 16. Skill proficiencies. Animal handling. Pet all the dogs. Influence animals, pet all the dogs. Obviously, that's gonna be his theme. Perception, persuasion, performance, intimidation. Intimidation might be one on his athletics. Nature, though. Perception. Oh, we get so satisfied. He gets 3 abilities. That's right. Just because he's a human, so he gets 2 extra abilities. Or 1 extra ability, so he gets 2 from his things, so 2 athletics here. Intimidation. Alright. Let's see here. Nature. Stealth. I think it's perception. Maybe perception's good. Alright. So 17, 15, 16, and then Wolves have once we get a feat, we'll do that. Question is, how do we want to build him from here, though? We'll start him as a berserker. But he gets his 1 rage a day at level 1, so does he need a second danger sense? Attack rolls. Also have advantage against you. I see. Variant C. What else could we do? How many levels? Like, gosh, I need a build guide here. How many feats do you get? Do we want fighter levels? Like I said, he's a ranger. Barbarian ranger. So rangers, you get to level 3 on ranger, you get their kit. But we did fighter. You can get a fighting style. You can do great weapon fighting. Maybe we do fighter. It said he actually said maybe we want champion because I used to be able to crit on 19s with a great weapon in Baldur's Gate 2. So we do this, like maybe we do like 1 barbarian, 5 ranger, 6 fighter or something. Actually, we only go to level, so maybe 6 fighter, 4 ranger, something like that. Action surge is good. This. Battle Master. Battle Master's cool, but I think for him it makes more sense to be a champion because you get the improved crit. This is pretty the closest thing like you have to the improved critical hit he got with the great weapon fighting style in Shadows of Om. So I think this is what we want. We'll take champion. We'll take a feat, and then we could do 18, 16, 16 on his stats. ASI, boom, boom. 18, 16, 16. 5 fighter, so he'll get double attack. Okay, he gets that extra feat, so we probably want great weapon mastery. Great weapon master. And then we want to switch him back to ranger, or switch him to ranger. Ranger. Gotta be a ranger though. Favorite enemy. Not religious. Ranger Knight. Other planes of his existence, you gain proficiency in Arcana and can cast. Ranger Knight. But you can't do Berserk if you're wearing heavy armor, right? So. Or maybe. Berserker. I think we do this one. Could find familiar. Oh, that's right. We need to change this thing here. Oh. Wasteland and the Wanderer cold. He's from Rashomon. They are like up, kind of like it's a colder climate where they are. So wait, that's got to be that one, flavor wise. But so I think this one has like is good versus like certain undead creatures. Like he used to have his racial enemy in Baldur's Gate 2 was vampires. I think this could be the closest to that. Abilities, stealth, art cannot change. Let's see. Oh, we can choose. Guess it would be nature. All right. Alright, gains spells. Gains fighting style. So we did great weapon. Two weapon fighting's been plays pointless, so I think just defense here. I mean, there's a case for archery. We did use longbows, but I think we just do defense here. You can't go with wrong defense. 1+ an AC. I kind of wish I did it on Jaheira, because you can only said offhand weapons kind of suck. So this actually seems like a pretty good weapon ability. Snare and strike, sure. We have long stride on Shadow. I don't think we need. We won't get too many spells. Speak with animals. Probably a spell you should actually have. Actually, I think we'll get up more spell picks, so we'll do that then. Next one. Hunter. That actually might make more sense for him. I don't think, like I said, if we did a totally different subclass, like I said, this one, like I said, oh, it's defaulting to Hunter. So that probably is the one that's, quote, canon for him. So I think we'll stick with that. It seems fine. Brave featured dragons, hordes of undead. Okay, yeah, that's gotta be his. Speak with animals. Obviously, he needs speak with animals. He's Minsc. Ray. Two creatures target Clackers quick succession. I think this one just seems the best. If you have two creatures standing close together, attacking them in quick succession. I think that's gonna be your best bet here. Yeah, because I think that's just what has the most usability there. Oh, change. Yeah, we could replace the spell if we want. I'll see a plot point, but accept. There we go. Get a third feat, and we want to max out his strength here. Boom, 20 strength. Said he was 18 over 93. There was something called exceptional strength. 18 was like where it was. Then you'd have a roll a number 1 through 100, and he had 18 over 93, which was probably about closer to like what we'd call 20 strength now. There was like I said, because there was 18. There was like 5 different types of 18 strength. Like he was like the second highest on that. So 20 strength is probably about what he would be under 5e rules, but 16 con, 16 dex is what he had. He had 9 charisma and just 6 wisdom, but we couldn't go lower than 8 when we were creating, but I think this will work. Oh, he just a replace spell. Can't actually learn anyone. Alright, that's kind of weird, but whatever. I think like this though, I think this will work. Oh, he's level 12. He is level 12 already. Wait, is he higher level than the rest of my party? He starts at level 12. My rest of my party's on level 11. The higher level character. Oh, we can replace the spell. Okay. On returns. Concentration. Let's see here. Spike growth. These could both be used as bonus actions. That takes an action. Da-da. Bark skin. Who would we use it on? Probably nobody. I don't know if we'd ever use that one. Can cure poison, that might be good. We'll only have one level 2 spell on him, so we kinda gotta pick it good, I guess. Every 1.5 meters it moves. Maybe we do want this one, maybe. Maybe I could cast it on my character? Actually, no, wait. Might have characters other scenes like increase our cast. So I think this is the pick. Cure poison. Let's do this. So he's max level. So hopefully it's a not terrible build. I think it captures his flavor.
Who says?
Barbarian, 6 fighter, 5 ranger. Boom. Alright, so we need to go take him to the chest and outfit him, because I don't think he has much for gear.
Catch the clicker, boo. What's in here?
Let's see here. Alright, you know, this might actually be easier than with the controller. Heavy. Medium, that might be good. The longsword +1, these could go to the merchant. Mighty. Alright, seems good. Well, that seems decent. We might actually want to strip some stuff off the car. I guess it depends on how long we end up using him. If we're only using him temporarily, we might just keep it like this, but he is. Good versatile. Souls. Sword of Justice. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, does maxed experience. Current experience 0, remaining entity is 0. So he doesn't. So he has just no. He just starts at level 12. That's kind of cool. Longsword, that's not good at all. D10 plus 7. It's a better weapon. Merchant fodder.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
So we still have a ways to go. Look at that. We still need 15,000 experience, I think. Yeah, 15,000 experience, so that's a lot. Gonna want some potions though. Long rest. We might actually have to just strip it off at Karlak here. Some stuff.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
Don't need you right now. I'll meet you back at camp.
Truly? But you have seen my hamster, yes?
Go on, I'll meet up with you later.
Here we stay, then. But if Boo grows restless and chews holes in all your delicates, you only have yourself to blame.
Alright.
Have to keep
And we need a
going.
couple things off Karlak, unfortunately.
Just what I need.
Minsc just joined our team. This is the best day of my life.
Come on, we're heading out.
Hell yes.
Best day of my life. Oh, that's right, her portrait's still messed up. Cannot be blind, that's what we need right there. I think we need this too. I think we need to take this one too. Alright. Hate stripping her stuff, but... Oh. Elberry eggs on her. Alright. No armor on.
Never a dull moment.
What's on your mind?
We need to put some armor on her. Can't leave her like that.
Let's march.
There you go. Put some pants on. There we go. Alright.
Looking ahead.
Copper for your thoughts?
You just stay behind camp for now.
Really? Really, really?
You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Best be on my way.
Alrighty.
You come to speak of the last time Minsc stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo.
Follow me.
Minsc shall be your shadow, as Boo is his.
Alrighty here.
Sword at my side and hamster at hand.
Let's put all of this on him. One of these days we might need to strip down Will too. He has a few good items on him.
This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe.
Can't be blinded, that's a must-have. Doesn't have a necklace.
Let's move.
Huh. Except he has negative wisdom, that would not work very well.
Let's get on with it.
Let me guess, you need something.
We don't have a lot of necklaces. All right.
Life is simple, and so is Minsc. Camaraderie, adventure, violence.
Okay, what necklaces do we got here? Lid of the Unworthy. Terrible. Animal friendship. Well, nothing else is something that makes sense for him. We have freaking ranged weapons, fire stroker. All right. Good enough. Alrighty. Now we finish that.
Breathing, despite everything.
Guess actually Jaheira needs to be unencumbered. Oh, she has this right here.
you met my hamster.
Ah, the fire stroker's better. Alrighty then.
Can't give up now.
Alright, let's talk to everyone.
What is it, Cub?
Calls me Cub, huh?
Let's talk.
Boo seems like a worthy addition to our group. His pet, Minsc, may prove useful also.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone.
I have no idea what you're on about.
I'm talking of the mundanity of a life ignorant to the thrills of the nine hells. Yes, you're curious. Your eyes are lit like raging stars. You want what only I can give you. The ecstasy of agony. The pain of the damned distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered.
What's the catch? What are you getting out of this visit?
The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared.
I'm not sure. I'm involved with someone else.
Then we'll keep it our little secret. Hand to beating heart.
Absolutely not.
Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Alright, that was weird.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. I was not expecting her to try to seduce me, but I guess that's what demons do. But yeah, no, I don't want my soul to be owned by some demon. That's a heck no.
Remember when she fell down the stairs and
Alright, so I should probably go rest because we're actually almost out of spell slots. Forgot about that. We need actually a long rest first. So we're gonna do that real quickly.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsc and Boo greet cheek with hand.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsc. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
You were the only one Minsc listens to, remember?
You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsc. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsc falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
The Wicklaren, wise women of Rashomon, each bonded to a berserker bodyguard for life. There is no higher title nor deeper bond in all of Rashomon custom.
Wiclaren? Minsc, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsc, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsc does as Minsc does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Aw, that's actually kind of sweet.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waclaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
All right. Should go talk to everyone again.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Let's talk.
Guess nothing else.
Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked buttocks.
What is it, Cub?
Alright, doesn't sound like there's gonna be anything rising out of that scene.
What's on your mind?
Alright, let's sleep. Alright, now we're ready. And wait, oh, we have the non-lethal on. Passives. Turn this off. Alrighty. Let's save. Now we're ready to leave.